Andres,
What's up, bro?
most of my Amazon Prime suggestions are romance novels and essential oils.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why, but that's just what it is. So imagine my surprise when they actually served me a new pedal, guitar pedal.
A new pedal?
So this
like
is-
distortion?
Yeah, no, this is the FLAMMA stereo reverb. Right? It was actually getting promoted on Amazon, so I was like, you know what? $65, why don't I just buy it? Use my own hard-earned money.
Wow.
My own money, Andres.
I mean, you
buy this and
never,
check
you
it out.
never use your own
No,
money. It's always
never.
your parents.
That's as you know it. Thank you, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
It's always your.
So today we're gonna check out this pedal because it's $65 for stereo reverb, and you're kind of the master of reverb.
I wouldn't go that far, but I have an obsession with reverb.
It is an obsession.
It has become an obsession.
My man here has played at least 5 live shows a week, if not more, for years. And you've been tinkering with reverb, so you know a thing or two about it.
Yeah, well, yeah. For me, reverb on an acoustic electric nylon string guitar is like a must
Yes.
for me.
Exactly.
That's what I found.
So we're checking out, we're just going to run through them real quick.
Yeah, let's
Stereo, the Supro is on my right, the Fender Deluxe is on my left, and you're just going to hear it. At the end, I might kind of do like another little spot track with it or whatever. But let's just run through the settings. Setting 1, here we go.
You want a happy
this-
chord or a sad chord?
Sad, always.
Okay.
This is the room. So here's no reverb. No reverb. Reverb on. This is one of the more subtle ones.
Very subtle.
Right.
I can barely hear it.
You can dime it out. There's way
This can be like a, if you wanna, like kind of like creepy, you know, like
more. Yeah.
because it's short. It's a short reverb.
Yes. Increase the decay on these. But again, it is a smaller room. You know, I don't like it. I don't like room stuff.
I don't like room stuff at
We're
all.
going for it. This is a hall, I believe. This is a little bigger.
A lot of people use Hall. It's probably the most popular one.
Let's hear it. The hall.
I like the Hall, and I used it. However, I'm a bigger fan of the next step.
The next one, I think this is a church. This is even bigger.
Church has become my favorite, and usually when it comes to the room size.
So you can hear it just kind of lingering. Just like the music of Andres calling it lingers
And like many other things.
over and over.
Now the thing about church or large reverbs like this, in my opinion, is those ones you have to control very well. Like, because they're so long and they're gonna linger for a long time. If you have it too high, the amount, then it's gonna become a mess.
Especially a looper like you, because that can get into the loop. And then
It
just,
could, yes. So honestly, I prefer a very little amount of long reverb like church for when I'm playing chords or arpeggios.
So I can bring it down. This is the level down.
See? You can still hear it, but now you can actually hear the notes.
Yes.
Because then what happens is that the reverb overtakes the actual sound of the notes you're taking. That's what I like. I like to hear the notes and then the remaining of it, like
The lingering.
the lingering. That's what I like.
You know, I like the cave setting,
You like the cave, huh?
right?
Now the cave, I really liked it. That's a really cool. If I was to buy this pedal, it would be because of the cave, honestly.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
like. Well,
that's how
my
much I
favorite
like
one
it.
is actually the modulated one, which is 7. But I think for an ambience, it's so good.
Honestly, I would use this for like solos and stuff. Like let's say I loop with a different with a church one. If I was to loop that, what I was doing, and then I would just play on top of my loop with this other one.
Oh, there you go.
And I would go like. And I would use this to do like notes that overlap with each other. Dissonant run.
Yes. There you go. I want to hear your thoughts on the modulated one, well, which is coming up, but we got 2 more to get to. So here's another one. This is a plate, I believe.
A fan of plate.
I like plates on vocals a little bit. I usually use a plate reverb on the vocals that I do with the covers and stuff with the girls or the original stuff. This is a spring, so this is going to be built into a lot of amps.
I imagine this sounds better on a steel string guitar, but
yeah.
I'm not liking it on the nylon string.
Modulated reverb.
Whoa.
This is what's up. I like this one a lot. Oh, excuse me.
Make a spa song.
I think we might. What did we call you in a previous video? The El Maestro La Seducción. Like the master of seduction right here. See
well,
that?
I mean, if you were to like play this with that effect and just make up words, come up with words like, I remember when we used to walk together, holding hands.
I do too. That was
naked.
earlier.
No.
That's for the OnlyFans.
Oh yes,
man, that's easy.
OnlyFans.
So yeah, I personally like. So there's 7 different reverb types in here. That's the modulated one. I like that in the cave the best.
That is pretty cool.
Generally, I like the weirder reverbs. You know.
But I already know what I would use if that was to be mine. If I had $65 right now to give you.
If you did, yeah.
I would definitely use a church with a very small amount, and then I would play my solos with cave and this. What is this one again? Modulated.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. That's it.
It's cool. You know what? It's a $65 stereo reverb. One thing that I think a lot of people don't realize is the power of stereo pedal effects. Most of them are mono. The stereo ones are really generally a lot more expensive.
Honestly, I didn't know the difference that much between the two until in my editing software in Logic, I put one first, the mono one, and then I switched to the stereo one. What a difference. Like it basically is night and day. It wraps around you.
Sure.
The whole sound. It's incredible.
So we might do like another thing where we just plug this direct in because it is more of an acoustic thing. I love the sound of a nylon reverb. That's why we use this as the example. But yeah, let's plug it in, go direct in and record something. What do you say?
Why not?
All right, so here we are on the cave setting. Andres is about to lay it down. You ready?
Oh, I was born ready.
that almost sounds like a synthesizer. So let's do one octave down. All right, let's try 2 octaves down. It's almost like you've got a bass guitar there. Yeah, let's just do 2 octaves down. It's almost like you've got a bass playing with you. Who needs a bass player, right? All right, now the one thing that everybody wants to see, you know you want to see it, is everything all at once. 2 octaves up, 2 octaves down. Alrighty, I think I better watch the volume on this. It almost sounds like an organ. Very synthesized. It sounds a little different than a lot of, it's saving the settings here on 2, which I didn't want it to do. That must have been pressed before I started up. It sounds a little different than other octave pedals that I've heard. Let's try just 1 octave up and 1 octave down. Well, that's really nice. I'm going to switch pickups. Oh, that's really nice. It's very 60s, sort of like the Byrds. All right, let's try 1 octave up, 2 octaves down, and see if we get that distinction. Yeah, that sounds like a church organ. All right, let's do the opposite. 1 octave down off, 2 octaves up, and the opposite. 1 octave up, 2 octaves down. Not very pleasant. And that's just the selection. It's not the pedal's fault. That's just the distribution of the notes that the octave is creating. But you really hear that 2 octaves down. It sounds like a bass is playing in unison. Very nice, very unusual. I'm pleased. That's what you're listening to. Let's get a good look at it. Yeah. Whoops. That's what we're talking about.
So we are going to pair a Fender Supersonic on the left with a Fender Blues Deluxe on the right. So Fender Supersonic is number 3. So Blues left channel. First of all, I'm going to crank the volume, turn down the licensee. Both my low cuts down. And Fender Blues Deluxe is a number 2. Crank the volume, turn down the latency, turn down the cuts. Let's see how that sounds. I'm playing with the Fender Blues Deluxe. Let's go clean. Alright, very boomy in both sides. Let's try to distort it. So let's play with it here. Fender Supersonic on the left. We're going to make that a little brighter. So blue, left. We are going to cut about half of that bass out of the Supersonic. On the right, we are going to cut... Let's try all the highs. Sounds way too unbalanced. Let's bring back some of those highs. Add some latency. Let's switch it.
This should be a chorus sound. Notice when I turn it off, it's exactly the same. This unit does not work. This should be an automatic wah-wah sound. Notice it does not work. Thank you.